Okay, what's going on? We are looking at Zul Ashur, Lich Lord, Zombie Warlock, Ward, drain 16 mana from hand. At the beginning of your turn, your opponent loses X life. X is the number of zombie creatures you control, including their reinforcements. At the end of your turn, return the first creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield under your control. That creature gains the zombie subtype. That second part of this card is really the part that I chose to focus on. Um, Personally, in standard, I didn't find that I could really make a deck that really pumps up the damage from the zombie creature token stack. I'm sure in Legacy we can do it a lot easier, but in standard here, I just couldn't really make it work to a substantial amount. I mean, you'll see that it can build up over time. But for something like that, you really want to make sure that it really makes a big impact when you first play it. And I just wasn't really getting there with this card in standard. But I had a lot of fun with the second part of this card. So what we're doing here is we are pairing it with the Gitrog, Ravenous Rite, and Myojin Knight's Reach. So the play here is the Gitrog will destroy the Myojin of Knight's Reach. We will get at least 8 gems converted to black when we do that, as well as discarding everything from our opponent's hand. And then hopefully, with a little bit of luck, Zul Ashur will bring him right back to the battlefield with the second ability there. So it kind of is a little 3-card combo that can really generate a decent amount of mana for you and all that. So this deck works pretty well. I'll show you how it goes. So we get her, but we have nothing in our graveyard yet. But her first ability will hopefully change that for us. Get some good amount of black mana going. I wanted that. Okay, try and get that Myojin down. We'll get a decent amount of mana here from our swaps. Shoot, was hoping to get it on the board, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. It's looking better. Okay, so now we'll be able to destroy their side of the board every time we hit the third ability, which is great. With Ripples of Undeath, that won't be hard to do. Cool. Gitrog, we want that. Nice. Good amount of gems converted there. So we'll do this and get a bunch of stuff into our hand because we need that right now. And that takes care of that. Okay, she's probably going to use her third ability in the next turn here, so we want to save our loyalty for the next turn. See what I mean? Okay, we'll take out everything that she just put down. Try and get Zul Ashur down, and then bring maybe a Gitrog back. Nope, didn't work this time, but that's okay. Hopefully bring a Gitrog back next turn. Or at the end of this turn, I should say. Not quite there yet. Well, she had nothing in her hand, so it didn't do anything to take him out. It's a good play. Okay, there's Gitrog, but now she took out the Myojin, which is annoying. Take her out. Try and draw some cards. That went okay. It was hard to keep anything on the board because of all the stuff that she was throwing at us in the beginning, but I could run that again. Should be interesting here. Okay, actually, we'll get the Sunken Citadel down, save that mystical teachings for when we need it. Okay, would like to get Gitrog on the board. I want the mystical teachings, but I also want the ripples of undeath. This deck might work a little better if I put something like Portal to Phyrexia into it and use that to bring creatures out of the graveyard. Or even Virtue of Persistence, something like that. But Virtue of Persistence is a black support, so it might get taken out by the black gem conversion. So I don't know if it's as good of a card. Okay, we get Ripples of Undeath doing things for us. We'll do third ability there, and try and get to a Tribute to Hunger. Great, perfect. That's okay. And with the Blasphemous Edict, that was good. Got a lot of stuff in his exile now, which is good. Definitely a great card to play against Grist. Okay, Zul Ashur. If we can get Myojin of Night's Reach into our graveyard, that would be great. There we go. Not too worried about it. Nice. Okay, so we take out the Myojin. Playing Hollow Gemstone, I see. Took it out. Okay, Myojin is back. Oh, shoot. We wanted that. That's okay. Try and get him down with the for stability. Okay. That's all right. Here we go. And then bam. Because we built up our black mana bonus, we get a lot of mana when we convert all that. So we'll do Mystical Teachings into Tribute to Hunger. Gain some life back. We hit him with that. Nice. Too bad we didn't need that Sunken Citadel then, but that would have been good early on. But yeah, that works a lot better. So that's my favorite way of using her, or using the Zul Ashur. I have a couple of different ways to do it. Do other things with her. Now that Aminatu is out, I can start sharing things I've been doing with her. Let's see if I can figure out a decent Zul Ashur deck with Aminatu. Here we are. Okay, we start with Zul. And try and just build up the zombie creature stuff. We can do Geralf the Fleshright, which is a card I was really high on when I first got it, but I haven't used them that much because I was using what's her name? Judith instead with Satoru. But if we do Zul with Geralf, we should be able to create a ton of zombie stacks and you're going to get big. So what we could also do is play things like Sword of the Squeak to get them even bigger. Where's Sword of the Squeak? There we go. Banner of Kinship, fantastic card. Back in town because we're going to have stuff to trigger that. Both these creatures are outlaws. And then Mystical Teachings. We could do Golden Wish to make it more consistent. And then pretty much anything else from there that we want to do. We could do Portal to Phyrexia. And maybe something else that Can destroy creatures on our... Oh, villainous. Well, that could be fun. Okay. So if you don't yet know how to use a Minotaur, I will show you. It's pretty simple. All you need to do is just find a way to put a lot of things into your exile, get to her third, and then put them all into play. Oh, you missed a 5 swap. So any non-spell card that you exile, you can bring into play with their third ability. Just the key is to actually have enough in your exile so that it's worthwhile when you use it. Okay. Oh, we stole a temp with bunnies. That's cool. And pest control. Don't need that. We'll hit our second ability just to put stuff into our graveyard or exile. So we get Zul, Portal, Villainous Wealth. We want a Giraffe though. So let's see if we can draw into one. No, that's okay. Not too worried about it. But Zul, Sword of the Squeak. Just build up to our loyalty. Hopefully play a Golden Wish here. Yes, perfect. Ripples and a Golden Wish that we stole from. That's rad. So we can play our Final Destiny, third ability, bring her in. Still want more in our exile. Okay, Breach. Perfect. Giraffe, bring him in. Perfect. Oh, interesting. Jace. That's fine. Don't need the bunnies. Keep stealing them with Villainous Wealth. Put a Giraffe in. And try and get that back in town on the board. It's a solid strike against him there. Okay, so what do I need to do? I do a white match or a blue match? Okay, I do the white match. That brings back in town, and we're gonna win here. That could use a little bit more draw, or even loot the key to everything. No, we want something that will exile our graveyard, so we could play Cease. Let's do that. We do keep everything fine how it is, but we will use Breach and Cease to fill up our exile. Need Banner of Kinship. We kind of want some permanents in here. Villainous Wealth is fine, but I think we'll take that out for Cease. So if we destroy our library with Breach, exile it with Cease, and then bring it back all with their third ability, I think that will work. I was doing something similar before with a Minotaur, but not with Zul Ashur. Hey, what's up, the Hunter? How's it going? Okay, we can play a Golden Wish. And then we have not much in our exile yet, though, unfortunately. Okay, we could put Giralf into the exile, but I think I'll just play her second. They only put Sword of Squeak into our exile, so that's not going to do much. But we still have a lot of loyalty. Okay. Okay, we could do this. We could do Portal, put them into play, and then build up to the third ability again. That's all right. Had no creatures into play. That's okay. I'll just bring Giralf right back. Have I tried loot? Yeah, I have loot in a couple other fun decks, but I just haven't. Okay, we don't have much in our third to bring back anyway. I was just trying some specific things with Zul Ashur, but in my review, I'll go over my best decks with a Minotaur, or at least the way that I like to play her. She's pretty versatile, so she's a lot of fun to try a lot of different things with. Okay, there is Cease. We don't even have much in our graveyard either. This is kind of a weird battle where a lot of things didn't really line up for us, but maybe I just need to work on this deck a little more. Can I play a back in town? No. Play a breach. I mean, we win here anyway, but... Oh, yeah, this is about Zul, not a Minotaur. Yeah, I mean, people are excited to see her in the game, so figure we would do a little bit with her, but I showed a completely different combo with Liliana of, not of the Veil, Dark Realms? Yeah, Liliana of the Dark Realms. That showcased Zul Ashur a little more. So far, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it all going here. Maybe I should put in Assemble the Players. But what do I take out? I guess Banner of Kinship, Sword of Squeak. Sword of Squeak I can take out. Put in it. Assemble the Players and as much as I want it in the thing here, I actually like Kaya Intangible Slayer Vanguard because we draw 2 cards, so that's going to give us a chance to have 3 new permanents in our hand every turn. So card draw, or just a way to put a bunch of cards into your hand, is a really good way of playing her, because anything that you exile from your hand, you can bring back with their third. So the more things in your hand, the more you can bring back. Okay, this will work. All right, cool. We'll set up a 5 match here. Hit the second ability. Go into breach and then hit cease. We got a decent amount of mana from that, actually. Then we, yeah, play cease on ourself. And we shall see what is in our graveyard. Or exile, I should say. 14-hour exile. Okay, that's a pretty good amount of things into our graveyard. So we should get to our third. That's okay. Don't really need those creatures right now. We should get them back here. Play a portal. Let's just do this for loyalty. Oh no, we want back in town. Okay. That wasn't as much as I thought I would get from the third ability there. It's fine. I guess we're kind of still in the early game here. Oh, interesting. We brought back the Archpriest because it was in our graveyard. I think I used all the PMA zombie token spells and support. It felt like hard work, but fun when it came up. Well, what I really want, and I don't own it, is the new one from PM2 that creates a ton of zombie tokens. I think that would be a great card to pair with her. I just haven't had the luck. But I only have, I think, 9 rare PM2 cards to grab still. So I'll get it soon, and then I think I will probably revisit her when I get her. When I get that. Okay. Yeah, I like Pearl to Phyrexian here, actually. We must have assembled the players down. Yep. Let's get that back in town. Sure. Dang. Okay, that was less than I thought. Well, he just exiled my graveyard, which actually kind of helps me, though I don't have much to be able to do with it right now. Let's see. I'm not seeing great potential in my matches here. That was okay. It was a little clunky though. I think I might need to actually take out Golden Wish and not crazy about Cease in there either, actually. I might go with more permanents, things that bring me loyalty quicker. So here's what we'll do. Actually, I should keep Golden Wish, but we'll take out Breach, um, or yeah, take out Breach, put in Ripples, and Trouble in Pairs. So we got a decent amount of loyalty generation happening here. Some permanents. Okay, this should work a little better. Though, instead of... No, that's okay. Never mind. Overthinking it. Okay, let's just get to that Golden Wish. And put everything that we draw that's not a spell into our exile. Damn it, Rakdos. What do we have in our exile? We could just hit our second and not have to deal with the Rakdos while we build up our side of the board here. Dang, that was a huge cascade. God, another Rakdos? Don't like having to do that, but that was necessary. Another Rakdos. Oh my god. I hate having to use my loyalty on this, but my god. It's ridiculous. Really? Oh, how many of these are you going to have? Okay, what do I got? And no portal. Of all my permanents in here, no portal. Um, I guess I just have to keep trying to exile. So I should have played some more removal in this deck, but was not expecting like 4 Rakdoses in a row. Okay, there's a portal, but we don't have the loyalty to get there, so I don't know. We're running out of time here. Okay. That's good. That's something. Another Rakdos. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is now or never. Well, that didn't really do much of anything for us, but yeah, there's just not much we had in here that would help us out defensively, but that's just how it goes. So yeah, you just don't get a lot out of her in standard, but we could probably have a little bit of fun with her in legacy at least. With what's that one? Necro duality. And a bunch of zombie creator tokens or zombie token creators. Where are we at here? Zul. Where is it? There it is. Necroduality. And then from the floorboards. Is there a zombie leader? Yeah, this guy. Exile creature from a graveyard and reinforces creature. And then who's that guy? Zombie. I guess we could play Tainted Adversary. But I was thinking of Jasu Vess. I think this will be more fun. And then, yeah, just all the. Actually, what other zombie spells are there? Rise from the Tide, summon 4. That's expensive for what you get. Dread summons? Why is the number. That's just okay. Create zombie tokens. Number creature cards in your graveyard. I don't know if we're going to be putting a bunch of stuff in our graveyard. We could, maybe, if we do graveyard stuff. Lock and load. Time reversal and good old wizard class. And some draw. Oh, no, we'll do. Behold the beyond. This deck is kind of all over, but maybe it'll work. We'll see. Nice 5 match, 2 of them. So I like to go for the 5 match on top first, because sometimes that will leave you open for a second 5 match. Perfect. Wizard class. Put the Graveyard Marshal down. Yeah, we'll just do a lock and load instead. Well, that was fun, but I didn't get Zul Ashur out at all, so that didn't really showcase the card much at all. Do one more here. Yeah, look at that. Gaussmaster. See what he's got going. Spy on him a bit. Assemble the players. Tyvar. Okay. Nothing too crazy as far as what I would expect him to be playing. Okay, well, there's Zul Ashur. Be good to get out. 2 wizard classes, also great. Spy on him a little bit more. Requisition raids. Okay, interesting. Oh, all right, thanks. All right. Cool. Couple of 5 matches. Hmm. Hit me with the second ability. Hmm. Interesting stuff going on there, Mr. Gauze. Mm, not great. Not yet. Josuves. Then we will foretell, exile, put things into play. We're going to lose here anyways. It doesn't really matter. It's just too little too late. Zero defense, too, so that's not a winning strategy. Ah, geez. Yeah, I mean, what's the point? Um, so yeah, I just don't think that she does enough for you. Like, there's so much setup for not a lot of payoff in most cases. I think the best deck that I've created for her was that Liliana one, and it's just a completely different strategy to go with than what I was doing with the other one. So it's just kind of more just a little bit of a piece within a bigger strategy than something to really build for herself. So definitely not a chase card for me. Maybe if you had that other card, but even so, if a card is that dependent on some other cards to do well for you, then I don't consider it a very good card. So, yeah, definitely not a chase for me. I'm sure this card probably has its fans, but I'm not really one of them. So, there you have it. We're getting close to the end of the chase or not um, for this set. So there's a couple cards I'm really looking forward to sharing with you. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with another one. So thanks for hanging out.